Bridges, Lake George. Wow, doesn't get any nicer than this. Funland theme park, water park. The guy that owns this place, this park, has 60 or 70 Corvettes every single year, every body, every engine combination. Nice big hotel. Adirondack theme, pretty nice place.
And then I guess we have to.
Yep, he had them on display. He had 15 or 20 on display at the Saratoga Bottling Plant Auto Museum. It's pretty impressive. 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, fuel injection, big brake, big tank, automatics, big block, survivors, weird color combos. This guy's got them all, let me tell you. No flatlands here, boys. Up and down the mountains. Look at this big stand of spruce and pine trees. Big, beautiful trees. Over-the-road trucking. Boy, the open road life. Sitting behind a steering wheel, looking out a window. I've always wondered if I could do it. I find that I have to nibble on stuff just to keep myself awake. Oh, woman driver. I just saw a girl go by in probably a 90, 91, 92 Chevy T-Rock, half-ton lifted. What a piece of junk. And across the top of the windshield it says, Rough Girls T-Rock or something, and she went ripping by. Blah! I should have made a video. Oh well, can't get them all. Over-the-road trucker. It's a possibility. CCW will hate it. They'll be putting Suburbans on the roof to get them home. Gotta sell some stuff. I got 2 for sale. One that's gonna be completed soon. The guy almost has the injection pump on. I say almost because he had it on, then he forgot to change the modules. He's got to pull it off again because you can't get to the 2 bottom screws. Bummer. Oh boy. And he hurt his back picking up another BMW motor. Someone brought him in a beautiful, clean 320 something with a blown motor. Nice shape. Adirondack Park. There's that sunshine again. So he's got to put a motor in this Beamer anyhow, so he takes the motor block, which had already been removed and stripped, and he lifts it up and cracked something in his back, and he ain't happy. That back is hurting him. And I did the same thing with a 2.8 Struggle 6 20-something years ago. Yep, I still feel it. Doctor said the best way to heal is just to let it heal. I couldn't even put on my socks. It didn't hurt so much to stand up as it did to sit down. And my mechanic did the same thing. Lake George, Lake Luzerne. Oh, the beautiful Adirondacks. Why do we live here? It's so friggin' cold. The whole Northeast. Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. The whole region, 1,000 miles, 1,600 kilometer circle of some sort. Freezing. Frost warnings. Widespread frost warnings. Come on, man. It's May. It's May. We need heat. Like we had last week when we came home from Florida and the Carolinas. Lake George. This is one of the most beautiful vistas right here. You drive straight into the rippling mountains. I heard a story on the radio about the fellow who created Ripley's, believe it or not. What an ambitious guy. Boy, did he have a lot of jobs. Look it up. Type it in on Wikipedia. I can't repeat what I heard. It was just too complicated. He was a chef at a circus, and then he got into these acts, and he built a mansion in, where was it? St. Augustine, Florida, and he had touring shows, and holy cow, some people are ambitious. Sheesh. Read about it. This guy Ripley, who probably died 75 years ago. I'm guessing 60, 75 years ago. Ripley's, believe it or not. It's quite the story. Some people really make a dent on what we know of as the world. Smoke 'em. Yep, big hills. Run that diesel rich. beautiful mountains of Adirondacks. The eastern Adirondacks, the high side. The high peaks are all on the east side. Unlike the Carolinas and Virginia, where the high spots are on the west side, Tennessee. All of our high mountains are on the east side, which is just the way the geographical lines were entered on a map, more or less arbitrarily by some king of England that awarded whatever tract of this or that, the Gilliland tract and that tract. Just gave somebody some land, said, here, sucker, try to get across the ocean and run that. Hadley Mountain, or is that Prospect Mountain? Right above the little village of Lake George, right there. Can't see it, but it's there. F-250 Super Duty. They all rust. I don't know why this BMW is not more rusty. It came from Houston, Texas, but that was when it was a year or two old. It's pretty good shape. A couple little holes in the back, but I'll show you the rest of it more carefully when I get to look it over. Look at that beautiful sky. Gotta be lucky to be alive. You have to be lucky to be alive. That one, sorry. Montreal. Dead ahead. Oh, I'm yawning. I gotta eat some of these pretzels to keep awake. Just that they're fattening. Salt free. I don't need no stinking salt on my food. There's plenty of salt in food naturally. Catch that sign either. It's hard to zoom in, and the camera has to focus on the dark and the light, adjust its light meter sensitivity rating, blah blah blah, the f-stop, however this digital crap works.